Welcome back to the South Shore Boys podcast. I'm your host, Logan O'Brien, joined by my esteemed co-hosts, Dan Hall and Scotty Sweeney, and my fried co-host, Tyler Swain. Have I said that before?
Fried. I like that one.
Why am I fried?
You're
zoned up.
steamed.
You're deep fried.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
And we're joined by an incredibly special guest, a man near and dear to our hearts, everybody. One Jimmy Cash.
Woo! Mr. Stamina
Thank
himself.
You. Yes.
Canada with stamina.
We got him, baby.
Wow. Yeah.
We're making the worst career choice of all time. Let's ruin this. Let's lose all your followers. I'm just kidding around.
Right.
Hey, man, congrats on winning social media of the year.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
It's a big, yeah, it's a big win. Big W for me.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah, I'm pumped.
We didn't win podcast, but it's fine.
You should have had me on before the voting.
We're like, we gotta get these winners.
We
huh?
fucked up. Yeah, we started doing guests after voting's closed. Like, let's get them now.
We also started asking people to vote for us after voting was closed.
Yeah.
I didn't ask anyone to vote.
I didn't know we were supposed to vote. I thought it was just like judges.
Right. You could
Yeah.
vote for yourself 5 times,
Yes,
but
you
I did.
So you've heard.
I did 4. I voted for myself
You
4
felt good
times.
at 4.
I felt guilty. I was like,
Who got number 5?
no.
No,
I don't
you
know.
Can do
You
it
could do
yourself
your own
up
vote.
to 5 times.
Oh.
Yeah. So I did 4, and then I was like, I can't do the 5th. I feel like a piece of shit.
Classy. Pure
Yeah.
class.
And you can
Yeah.
make as many emails as you want, too.
They were like,
Oh,
social media won by 1 vote.
Which is
actually.
something I'm very good at.
Uh,
Oh, man. Hey, guys, how's your week been?
Don't do this. You know what's funny?
pretty
Last night when we did the Sort of Late Show, they had Mike Shue from AA.
Good bless you.
WAAF.
or BC. I don't. Yeah, I think AAF. And they did. Doug asked us to do Hit the Post. Do you guys know what that is? I had
Is
no
that
idea.
a song?
is it a dance?
No, it's like yeah, you hit the post. It's like on a radio when like they start the song and the radio DJ keeps talking like right until the fucking vocals come in.
Okay.
So Doug asked us like to do that as a competition between him and Mike Shue, and we told Doug what song we were gonna do for him, and he made it like 5 seconds, and then he was like,
It
just
smells
completely
like-
botched it.
Smells Like Teen
No.
Spirit is such a long intro.
Yeah.
Before singing happens.
How was was it fun?
Yeah, it was very
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Would you like more the first one or the second one?
That one.
Yeah.
Because Kev was there. My good friend Kevin.
Our producer.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. The guy who showed us how to set up lights once and then went home. Yeah.
And our
Yeah.
thumbnail guy.
Yeah.
What up?
So Jimmy, how's Worcester?
Oh, it's good.
We're
You
a
guys
bad
were just there.
podcast,
Yeah.
You guys were just there last night.
Yeah,
Right?
right, yeah.
So
Anytime I'm there, I'm like, fuck.
yeah.
It got so much more snow than we did.
We always do, dude.
Yeah.
We get fucking walloped there.
You're doing like
every
a
time.
meteorologist thing right now.
Yeah, I get
It's
into
so
the
sick.
weather. I just slide into different like things. I kind of fixate on like one thing for a
Yeah.
while, and it's the weather right now.
That's sick.
And Cindy Fitzgibbon from WCBV5. Have you seen her?
I haven't, but she sounds cool.
No, shout
she
her out
hot?
though. Yeah.
Yeah. Follow
hot,
her.
yeah.
Follow her on Twitter.
Oh, I had sex with her actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Once I found out she's hot, I remembered I've had sex with her.
Wow.
Good.
Uh,
Oh my god.
But if school get canceled, you still have to go in, right?
Yes, yeah, which is unfortunate, but
That's
it's
trash.
yeah, we got a
Yeah, he's a
shovel.
janitor.
He's the
Yeah.
shovel guy.
It's
Well,
just
I
so
mean,
funny that
this-
that's a janitor's duties.
I'm like, but
I
there's
know.
nothing to do there.
They
Like they
can-
can't hire fucking like
He's the guy.
plows
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
His
mean,
job.
like in my head, like it is it. I guess a janitor is the same as a groundskeeper.
Kinda, yeah. Like
Haggard
groundskeeper
style, yeah.
Willie, yeah, kinda. But yeah, you gotta like they plow the parking lots, but like I gotta shovel the sidewalks. They consider it cleaning the sidewalks.
Interesting.
Interesting.
You know.
You're out there with a broom.
Yeah.
You're like, this takes forever.
Yeah.
Mopping the
Yeah.
sidewalk.
I've done that. I've put wet floor signs out on like an icy patch that
Yeah.
just won't like melt,
Yeah.
just
Like
to cover
super
myself.
wet.
Yeah.
Or will be soon wet floor with sun. That's a long sign.
Do you ever
That is a
plow? I
long
love to
time.
plow. I plowed a few times.
Never plowed.
Never.
It's so much fun.
I've only ever plowed puss, dude.
I've only ever plowed that meteorologist we were just talking about. Good.
She was like, "Yeah, it looks like I'm about to get 2 inches."
Oh no.
Oh, you fucked her too. I didn't know that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I gave
No,
her. I gave her a blizzard.
No, I respect the ladies.
I gave her a nor'easter.
Yeah.
This is
Oh no.
Morning,
Hey.
Sam. Hello, dear.
this is someone Jimmy knows.
Hey, what's up, Sammy?
shit.
How you doing?
We're just talking.
Say hi to the fans, Sammy.
Sammy, you
Look-
had so much time to come out and say something. You waited till we start the podcast.
Rachel telling her about the stuff last night.
Okay, get back in your room.
We run a tight ship here, Jimmy.
back to your hole.
All right, let me know when you guys are done.
Have you been bullying people into liking our posts?
Yes.
Okay, I had a feeling.
Nice.
All of a sudden, we got like a bunch of likes from Monica for all our posts, and I was like, that must be Logan being like, why aren't you liking our stuff? And then I woke up today and I saw all the likes from Sammy. I was like, he's at it again.
No, I actually didn't.
That
really
boy's
Monica.
at it again.
I forget what I said, but Monica was like pulled up a post. She's like, "Oh, I didn't like this," and then she said she started scrolling. She's like, "I haven't liked a bunch of these."
Damn.
So
lot
I
of
actually
people
didn't
get
bully
that.
her. But Sammy, just jokingly last night, I was like, "Yeah, you guys don't really like the boys stuff. You never like really support us. You guys aren't like really good friends like that."
Yeah, and it was confusing because it was so late at night, but I thought you were sober still. So I was like, why is he up at 3 demanding Sammy to like things?
What a weird
way.
way to drag me for no reason.
What do you mean?
You're like, I looked and it was so late, but I was like, Logan's sober.
There's
Yeah,
no way
couldn't
you're up at 3
possibly-
a.m.
Why would you be up
Yeah.
at 3 in the morning sober?
There's
You
no
know, there's
reason
just
to be
no
up
reason.
that late.
There's also no reason to throw that into the. You could have just said, well, it was so late. I thought it was weird.
I thought it was so weird how late you were up. That's so unlike you.
I
So,
fucking hate you.
When you're
Jimmy, you came on a good episode.
I'm also kidding. Man. Okay.
Jimmy, you have a good week?
Yeah, man. I
That's
was,
it.
yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
good. I went to a concert last night.
Oh, hell yeah. What
yeah,
concert?
Oliver Tree. He's
Do you know?
Yeah, we already talked about it actually.
fuck.
Would've
Yeah,
been-
we caught up for
we
a
sh-
while because
yeah.
it took so long.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
yeah.
Sorry.
He's like the goofy TikTok guy.
Yeah, he
Or-
drives a big scooter.
But
I
he-
like that. He's a big scooter,
Scooter
guy.
guy, yeah, he's a big troll. He's pretty cool.
Wait, he's on the
yeah.
scooter like the whole time he's performing?
No, a lot of it though. Most of it, yeah.
He
He's
has
big
like a
scooter.
bowl cut, right?
It,
sort
that's
of.
a wig.
Oh,
He's
it is?
got like
Okay.
different wigs and different characters he plays, and you know what I realized though? Like so I took my stepson. He's 10, and I'm old now, you know. And we're there at the concert. And they got everyone waving their hands, and I was farting the whole time, and I was just waving my fart around. I was like, I'm so old, and I was sitting waving my. We weren't even on the floor. I'm sitting like I was paralyzed, farting and just waving. My
Everyone's doing like a this, and you're just like,
yeah.
you're like, I don't know, I'm old.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, everyone else is going like this. Like they were waving their hands at the concert.
Casting a spell
Yeah,
of fart on
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
This guy like it almost sounds like he's if Pee Wee Herman was like a fucking musician.
Yeah, it's
I love
exactly it. Dude.
Me and
You
all the
nailed it,
10-year-olds love him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He
He's
looks
pretty.
goofy, but his music's pretty serious.
Yes,
For the most
yeah.
part.
His music is like legit
Interesting.
music,
Mm.
but
He's a big like TikTok and YouTube troll. That's the whole thing
Yeah.
with him.
yeah.
He freaks me out, but I like him.
Like I saw like a video of like one of his other concerts. Like they only showed a quick clip, but he's like, I got my old family friend Robert Downey Jr. is here, and this guy comes out looks exactly like him, but the clip is so fast you can't tell.
Yeah.
But like that's how he trolls. Like Robert Downey comes out in a suit, but it's not even him.
Yeah.
But everyone there is like, is it him? You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird shit like that. You
That's
know?
crazy. Did he?
Yeah.
You said he said everyone in his band was originally from different parts of Boston.
yeah. He was like, this is sentimental for me. I was born at Mass General, and my guitar player is from Marlboro. My drummer's from Lawrence.
There's no way. I think I like this guy.
Yeah.
He's sick.
Yeah.
And what else? And then we had the whole audience sing "Happy Birthday" to his grandmother, who I don't think was there. So it was kind of amazing.
He's doing like the fucking like a headlining comic from out of town. Like, what are like the shitty towns around here?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
exactly what it
exactly, for sure. Yeah, but he didn't mention Worcester, so I was bummed out.
He's like, shout out to my man Jimmy Cash in the audience.
I was so pissed he didn't shout me out. Actually, his manager. The reason I went, his manager emailed me randomly. It was
Whoa,
like,
that's
hey,
sick.
they must like Google like best social media follow in
sure.
Boston.
Beat Boston Comedy Choice Award. Yeah.
But he goes, if you want to go to Oliver Tree with a +1, I got
That's
you,
sick.
right? And I'm like, who the fuck is Oliver Tree?
Yeah.
So I Google him. I'm like, oh, it's a scooter dude,
Yeah.
you know? And then
Did your stepson know?
He knew him from TikTok,
okay.
so he's like
Okay.
he was pumped. And then we went last night, and they like only had one ticket.
Yeah.
So like I had to wait outside with my stepson. Like he almost froze to death, dude. Like I like literally, it was bad. Like I was hugging him, dude. And he's my stepson. Like I love him, you know, but we haven't done this like embrace yet. I'm like doing this. It was a real bonding experience.
Just put a wet floor sign next to
Yeah.
him and head into the concert.
You have his coat on. Like, oh, buddy, you're so cold.
Yeah.
You go, hey pal, you're gonna have to wait outside. I really like Oliver Tree. Sorry, buddy. I just don't think you have enough followers to get in with me.
I know. It was.
Where's your
Better be
choice
good.
award?
Yeah, and I got like recognized by like one person at we were at the box office.
Yeah.
And I was like, "See, I'm cool." And,
He's like, no, you're cold.
yeah,
He's dead
so-
like Jack on the Titanic. You're like, okay.
Never let go.
pretty
Do you
bad.
get recognized out?
like not my like
Really?
like more.
In Worcester, right?
No, Worcester, not at all.
Really?
Like, I think maybe people might just know me and like fuck that guy.
Probably
but,
like
yeah, but like outside of it, a lot of what?
It's so funny that he
He's like,
hates you in
"Woo."
Worcester.
I don't know. I don't know.
Fuck
I
that
feel
guy.
like that's
Kids
how
who
it
are at
is.
school that you work at
Oh!
grown up and become vindictive.
No, they
for
are.
some reason.
Dude, that's funny. Is that I've been getting DMs ever since I started
There's
announcing
a
the
kid
weather.
after me.
Yeah, no, there is. I didn't even share. I was gonna share a screenshot to my story. A kid. They're all messaging me about cancellations now because I've been announcing the weather.
Yeah.
And one kid messaged me the other day. They didn't cancel, and he's like, "Yo, it's cold as a motherfucker." out." He's like, "You should have canceled this shit. I'm gonna beat your ass."
You're getting threats.
Yeah.
You just have your head on
Yeah.
a swivel all day
Yeah,
at school.
dude, I'm
You're
scared.
holding a mop at your front door.
He's like, Mr.
Here we
Cash.
go.
He's like, Mr. Cash, I'll see you at the flagpole at 1, pussy.
I'm definitely scared, dude.
Wait, how
Someone's
old
gonna-
is he?
I don't know. It's like he had like 9,000 followers, 0 posts, didn't follow me. You know what I
Whoa.
mean? And there was
9,000
like
followers and 0 posts.
0 posts.
Yeah, talk to this kid.
Coolest kid ever.
Cool. It was just a picture of like a dude with like a hood on and like a stack of money, dude, was his profile
Just a
pic.
dartboard with your
you're
face
dead.
on it.
Yeah, I'm getting shot.
It's a Russian
That would
bot
be
after
cool,
you.
though.
That's what's happening.
If a kid assassinates
If
you?
I no,
that's how
I've
you
always
go
wanted to get like not always wanted to, but like get shot and survive.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
I That's all I want.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I want
I'd
to
actually,
and have a
I would
babe.
actually love to never get shot.
No, of course.
no,
but
and then have a babe be like,
just
"Are you
want-
okay?"
Yeah.
the babes as you go.
Dan,
"I'm
if you
fine."
got shot and a girl was like, "Are you okay?" You'd be like,
No, I wouldn't. I'd be like,
No,
"I
100
took that one for you, babe."
Dude, I have an ingrown toenail right now, and I stubbed it yesterday. I almost like cried. So if I got shot, I'm done for.
No,
Like,
it's the kind of pain. It's beyond pain.
Oh, it's
where it doesn't
adrenaline
hurt.
pain,
Yeah.
yeah.
Where you're just like,
Yeah, you're like okay with it.
shoot
You
me
know?
again, motherfucker.
Yeah.
"That's it." That's fucking 50 Cent got shot 9 times because he
Yeah.
was doing like the fucking Breakfast Club detention thing. I was like, "You want another one?" He's like, "Go ahead."
yeah. Yeah, dude. The custodian that used to work at the school I work at almost got shot. At night, he was like sweeping a room, and like 2 bullets came through the window. Like
What?
there's still holes in the cinder block wall. Like
In
the
Worcester?
class. Yeah, this was like years ago. They
Whoa.
weren't trying to kill him. There's just
trying
like
to scare him.
there's like a
Let's throw a
housing
laser
project
on the wall and ducks.
Laser. Yeah.
Kids
Wait,
like,
they-
hey, call some snow days.
I know,
So
dude.
they weren't trying to kill him. Was it just like a gunfight outside?
They
and it went
no,
through?
they just shoot like around. Like there's like a project right behind my school, and like sometimes they just like practice out
They
there.
just shoot schools.
Whoa.
for practice.
Like I've picked up bullet shells on the playground like in the
Holy
I
morning.
didn't know it was that dangerous.
But like no, it's not. It's like less
This
dangerous.
is from the kid who DM'd me.
Yeah.
yeah, the shell had your name on it.
But you know you're not gonna when you got
Stamina.
when you got kids that are like shooting like that. You know they're not coming in to shoot anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah,
different
they're
motives.
cowards.
They're like
Yeah.
they're
you
shooting
don't-
over different shit. You know.
You don't practice shooting like where you're gonna shoot.
Right. Yeah.
That's a pretty good way to get caught.
You don't shit where you eat, man.
Yeah.
You don't shit where you eat.
No.
shoot where you
Exactly.
You don't shoot where you eat either.
Yeah.
This is like rewinding for a second, but you made me think of when you're saying Oliver Tree had you waving your arms. Remember one time we were at Boston Calling and that band Walk the Moon was playing. They do that song. Like, Shut up and
dance with me.
So they,
Yeah.
dude,
I'll
that
be
band is the most
be there.
embarrassing band I've ever seen like perform live. It's like it was like a Disgusting. It was like a Wiggles concert, dude. They're like, we're underwater now. Everybody, wiggle around like you're underwater. I was like, we're all like, I can't swim. The median age is like 32. What are you doing, dude?
We're gonna play Shut Up and Dance 3 times in a row.
That's
I don't
brutal.
see you swimming.
Did he have an opener?
Yeah, he had like this dude who was like a rapper, a couple openers. This rapper that was like super like new rap stuff. Like I don't know, like just like
You're like
talking
to
what is it?
Kind
Kinda.
like that.
Everybody jumps, and the thing now is just like jump. Everyone's just jumping. You know what I mean?
You're farting.
And
You can't jump.
I
You
shit
might
my
shake
pants.
one loose.
Yeah, exactly.
Each jump.
Yeah, and then this band played Fiddler. Have you heard of?
Oh, what?
really?
Yeah,
Fiddler
you know
opened?
them? Yeah, they were there.
They
Yeah,
fucking rule.
yeah. I had never heard of
Oh,
them. dude.
I
that's
get
sick.
so excited
Billy Joe.
when I've heard of the band.
Billy,
I'm like,
it's
"Oh,
like
yeah."
Billy. It's like Nirvana and Green Day like combined.
Yeah, Billy Joe
Kinda.
from Green Day helped the singer get sober, actually.
No way. He just-
Yeah.
every
They
song
hunk.
was about like doing drugs and drinking.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
it's like
sure.
yeah, he's got like a fucked
He's
up
like
story.
recently sober.
Oh,
He's
really?
got like a wild, like his kid died or something. I don't know
Whoa.
what happened. It's all
Yeah.
sad, but like it's fucking sick. I love Fiddler.
Yeah, they did. They did a good set. They were good. I only
Yeah, not
farted.
as good
I
as
only farted twice.
I give it 2 farts.
That's how you're judging the band.
Oliver Tree got 10 farts.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was wild, dude.
I saw a video of Oliver Tree on Kiss 108 saying that he was going to be doing like a 4-hour show. Was that true or was that a troll?
The show was like it was like.
I'm like, there's no way it's a 4-hour show.
His set was pretty long. He might have done like 2 hours, but then he did a DJ set somewhere else, like at the House of
What?
Blues, like
That's exciting.
right after.
I would love to be a DJ.
Yeah,
DJ
pretty easy.
Sprite.
Oh, did you hear a
Sprite Lane.
supercomputer too? These
What?
2 dudes with like computer heads come out, computer monitor heads, and they
Ooh.
DJ'd for a little bit. Have you heard of them?
Sick. No.
Dude, they had like the AOL shit popped up and like the modem and like. It
Whoa.
was, like,
Why
this
is
fucking-
that
I
like
love
such
that.
a fixate, like a thing in DJ culture where they're like, we have a goofy thing on our head?
Yeah, I
Because
know.
you're not doing
like
I know.
anything
Daft
else up
Punk,
there.
fucking
Right.
Dead Mouse.
Masha
Exactly, but
Mello.
I don't think they even could do anything. Like these things were
There's
so
no, yeah.
They like literally came out and stood next to each other, and I don't think they touched. I don't. No, they had
Forgot
like,
to poke eyes.
they have a tiny little like blind person walking stick for the buttons.
no, they had a handler walk them out, dude. That's what was embarrassing.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
got to be
like,
so heavy. If it's like an old monitor.
Well, I don't think it's a real
They're not real
monitor.
I'm like, they got to get their heads in there. They got to wire it up.
They like scrape out some computer chips and fuck, hollow it out. No, I think it was like plastic or something, but no, it had to be like real shit came up on the screen too. So I don't know.
Maybe
They
the
probably had like
screens-
LED
Yeah.
screen and
Yeah.
We had a hole of our janitor in elementary school dug a hole in the back of our like playground area and
Jewish?
put all these old like big ass monitors in a hole. Like like 55 monitors. Just drop them in a hole, and we found them one day, and we were like, "What's this? This fucking rules."
Now, Jimmy, as a janitor, is that the
Whoa.
proper way to get rid of monitors? Or?
That is the only way to get rid of
There's a
monitors.
hole.
That's-
If you dig, you will find old like shitty desktop monitors in Marymount School.
Did you guys ever?
there's a
Dude.
body under those
There's
monitors.
also
yeah, that is
Just
super
throw monitors
illegal.
in
yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
can't be
It's
good.
all like hazardous waste. Dude.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the
You
worst
got to do
thing.
electronics recycling
Yeah.
on that shit.
You're not even supposed to
Yeah,
throw
you
them in
gotta
the
bring those
dumpster.
To save like $25, that guy's like, I'll just dig a huge hole in the backyard.
The thing you do is
a
you-
giant computer grows.
supercomputer.
becomes a DJ.
I planted computers all around.
Nature's so beautiful.
Did you guys ever bury things like time capsules and stuff for school? Or just
yeah.
at- yeah.
God.
I love.
Do you remember anything you put in them?
Nope.
No. Yeah. me
We wrote a
neither.
letter and put it on a balloon.
Oh.
Oh wait, we
The opposite of a time capsule.
what? Send it to aliens.
No, so one of the kids in my class
Please
wrote
write
to
back.
Bill Cosby and like
Get rid of them?
I don't. I feel like he
Wait,
got
on a balloon?
he had like he had some sort of like disability, and I feel like he got like a fake letter back. Like I feel like a teacher like wrote it
It's from the real Bill Cosby.
because
I'm
it
in
literally
jail.
just it was in was you put it on a balloon and it flew away and it like landed probably like on the Palladium downtown. You know what I mean? There's no way it went to Bill Cosby.
That kid was like outside, and the janitor fucking was like on the roof with the balloon with no helium, like threw it off. Like, oh my god, look, Bill got back to you, little buddy.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did
it's
that
pretty
for
bad.
at my grandmother's anniversary mass thing. Everybody like wrote a note to her on a balloon, like signed the balloon and like sent it up to her in heaven. I just wrote, "Dennis didn't come to your anniversary mass,"
Oh man.
in case she ever gets it. You know, just kind of pissed the kid off.
Wow.
No, but I remember in 4th grade we had to write a list of things we don't think we're able to do, and then we had to bury them. And I think I want to go find it, man, see what I couldn't do. I think it was like Ollie.
Did you write? Did you have to write a letter to yourself? Like, I think we had to write a letter to ourselves in like 1st grade, and then they gave it to you like in senior year.
That sounds a little familiar. Yeah.
Yeah. Not
What'd you guys say to yourself? Do you remember?
No.
Like, you're gonna be so cool and so funny.
1st grade's
Did you say that?
early.
Like, hopefully it grows.
You can't write a.
I really hope this grows.
I drew a line that I measured, and I was like, just check it out. See how far you've come.
You measured senior year, you lost some inches.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on here?
That's rough.
I trolled. Yeah, little kid me trolled myself. I measured like 12 inches.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Well, Jen used to do that in Jen's diary. She used to write things that she wishes was true so that she could look back on them in the future and remember them as true. Diabolical.
I think that's what, like,
Wait,
the
what?
secret is.
Jen used to write in her diary like,
The secret.
me
Still talking about that?
and my crush Ryan hung out today. They didn't hang out, but she wanted to look back and be like, "Oh yeah, I had a crush when we hung out." She's a freak, man.
That's just sad
It's nuts.
shit.
She's a fucked up freak, man.
Girls do the thing where you, like in like Wiccan culture, you write 13 things like
Yes.
goals for the new year, and then you, leading up to New Year's Day, you burn 12 of them, and then whatever one, like you pick it out of a bucket, and then whatever one is last is the goal you have to do that year.
Yes, our
Yeah,
friend of the show,
Monica
Monica's doing that.
Yeah, Monica, Kelsey
Whoa.
does it. They're really the only 2 girls I know. So
And they're both witches.
You writing anything down?
That's crazy.
Wiccan.
Yeah, that's
Wiccan's
wicked cool.
Wiccan's crazy.
Do you ever like throw Kelsey into the middle of the lake and see if she floats or?
oh, because she's a witch.
Oh, the witches.
I'm like, no, I wouldn't do that. That's fucking horrible.
It is cute to imagine witches being like, we gotta have some goals for this year.
Yeah.
Like, better ourselves as a collective.
Which is like, go to the gym more.
Eat less kids. You know how witches do.
It's a witch, right?
What did he say?
Just go to the gym more. I was in my head. I was like, meet Satan.
I think he thinks it's funny, like as a witch doing regular things. That's
like, I
funny.
gotta sign up for Planet Fitness.
They have machines like this.
That's bubbling cauldrons. New Year.
I'm like, more.
Yeah, we can do this all night.
Damn.
Do you guys ever have diaries growing up or journals?
I had a journal.
Was it wicked cool?
It was sucked, dude. I was such a little fucking douchebag.
What? How old were you and what were you writing about?
I was like 9, and I was writing about how I didn't like any of my friends at the time.
Ooh,
I was
a
like,
little gossip girl.
fucking John sucks. I was like, Jake sucks. John sucks.
I'm gonna kill their families.
Do you still have them? Because I
my
feel like
mother probably does. They were like,
because you always pull stuff out of the vault and like
Yeah,
throw it
yeah,
on
yeah.
Instagram. I feel like you'd still have your journals.
yeah,
for sure.
it was a tough thing, and I would always write slanted. So like it would like come down, like
bad at writing.
I would start here, and then like by the end, I'd have like one word on each line. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with me?
Did you have a journal, Jamie?
I might have tried one a couple times and
just
make it
couldn't
too
sound it
far.
all out.
No. Yeah, it's too much. Dude.
Dear diary.
I stuck with balloons and yeah.
Did you
I
guys?
go,
not
whoa,
have-
this kid had a bad day.
Did you guys not have like live journal?
No, I never did.
I had
What's that?
Zynga.
It was like the same idea. Yeah, it was like it was almost like a blog, personal blog, but it's called
Oh.
Live Journal, and you literally like. When I was in high school, people would use it like a public journal.
Yeah,
And-
mine definitely
Oh,
still
wow.
exists, and I wrote some bad shit.
Oh
on
yeah, I had to.
Yeah.
I lost the
Not
sign-in
bad,
info.
like-
I had to
but
email
cringy.
Live Journal and be like, "I need you to take this down." I was like, "This
Just
cannot
cringy
exist
stuff?
on
Did
the
they take
internet."
it
yeah,
down?
cringe.
Yeah.
What would
Wow.
you What would you write about?
Just like literally what my high school like ideas. I like remember I was like reading
Sharks.
No, I was like reading
School ideas.
No, one was like surveys were like
Kill
huge
the
at the
principal.
time. Like personal surveys.
Yeah.
And I remember like one asked like a question about like God, and I like apparently still was like believing in God, and I was like,
Interesting.
this is humiliating. I was
Oh,
like, I'm a
man.
fucking
I
idiot.
believed in God.
But like I was like the way I was talking about it, I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about?
No, I used to write some shit. Like I got caught for writing Green Day lyrics out. I wrote out like
Like Longview
Geek-
or something.
no, what's the one where he talks about methamphetamine?
Jaded?
Geek Stink Breath.
Yeah, yeah.
I wrote it out like I wrote the song in my
Yeah.
notebook, and I told all my friends that like I wrote it, and like, and then like my grandmother found it and thought I was doing methamphetamines, and
You're
was
like,
like,
and he's a great
fucking-
writer.
Yeah.
He's a phenomenal poet.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Because all the meth.
we used to have our study hall in the cafeteria, and they had like lights kind of like attached to the wall, like bucket style lights, and we would and it's not good, we would just like draw swastikas on pieces of paper and throw them up in there. And they're definitely they're definitely still, we were kids, you know, we were hanging out, we were like, this is so funny, and we're just
I'm like, I
right
used
in
to
there.
believe in God. I was like, I used to believe in anti-Semitism.
No, I didn't believe in what I was writing, I just thought it was funny.
Tyler puts a swastika on a balloon.
Here you go, Grammy. Stay true to your beliefs.
I hope this gets to Hitler up in heaven. I remember my friend actually, we had to do poetry in English class one time, and he wrote Mushroom Head lyrics. And the teacher's like, you all right? Like, are things good at home? And that friend ended up getting, he's kind of like a gothy kind of look in high school, and somebody accused, like somebody told the like administration at school that he was planning to shoot up the school, and like the cops came to his house and like took all his CDs and like all this shit, and like we're looking at
Give me
but
a
I
fucking
mean
CD.
honestly, like
Yeah.
the mindset of people back then, his CD collection was like, they were like, oh, this kid was definitely gonna do it.
Yeah.
Really?
Fucking like Cradle of Filth, Pantera.
Oh yeah, yeah,
We got
yeah,
10
that's
parental
pretty
advisory
bad.
stickers up there.
Yeah,
Take this kid to jail.
that's pretty
So much
bad.
shit.
There's a girl in elementary school that put a hit list out,
Yeah.
like who she was gonna kill.
What?
Were you on it?
And then, yes, I was
You
the
were?
first one.
You-
And I told my parents, and they were like, "Eh."
I
I was like, "What the fuck, guys?"
I
Why'd
talked
she want
to
to
her.
kill you.
I don't know, because she had a crush on me. Maybe?
No, I talked to her actually. She made a list of all the ugly kids in school. She said.
What? No.
Yeah, she
And
said she
drew-
pretended it was a hit
And she
list.
drew a little axe next to my face, like a hatchet.
Tyler was
Wait,
an
your
officer.
face?
Next to my name.
Oh,
I'm sorry, my name. It was a sad face. And then I'm like,
Whoa.
That's pretty.
Yeah, did
that's
she?
bad.
Was your relationship with her afterwards any?
and this bitch used to fucking
This girl, man.
this girl.
Dude.
She a witch?
She's definitely a witch now.
She burnt that list. Dan's name was the only one left. She's like, well, gotta kill him.
I feel pins coming through my shoulders from time to time. She used to take we used to have to do like math problems in the beginning
Yeah,
of
I remember
the
school,
day.
yeah.
No, like no, it was like part of the morning. It was like everyone come in, do your math problems, or like 6 math problems, whatever. And then you'd have to. It was like 6 plus 8, 9 plus 3.
Yes,
whatever.
yes,
You get it,
math
math.
Whoa!
Lot of setup to this.
Division was in there maybe.
Holy
And she would
shit!
take my.
Jimmy, does this still check out? Matt, still-
She would take my paper, erase my name off of it, and then pass it in as her own.
Oh.
This was like the biggest problem in my life
Wow.
for
This
that
girl was
entire
They
year.
should have caught her.
She was my bully.
They should have known by the math problems going slanted down the paper. This is Dan's.
I remember seeing my name like erased, and I was like, I think that's mine. And she was like, no. I was like, you're fucking. I'm
Wow.
in love with you.
Devious, huh?
Alex Lowe.
They're like, they brought it. They pulled her aside. They're like, listen, we know girls can't do math.
You know, all these are wrong. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know why she would take. Were you good at math?
Yeah, I was a nice little sweet boy who was good at stuff.
Okay, no, I didn't ask. I asked if you were good at math.
No, yeah, I was good up until like 7th grade when like drugs and alcohol came into my life.
Right.
I was.
I thought you were gonna say algebra, but drugs and alcohol. Yeah.
They did a thing last night at the show where they like put numbers out on the seats, and then they had like whoever got
like
the number that
Oprah, like
they
check
picked.
under your seats.
Yeah, and whoever got the number that Austin picked, they got to pick between 5 mystery bags, but they did it like one at a time. Like, would you want mystery bag number 1 or 2? Dan had the 4th one. He goes, or 4.
I didn't have a mic. I needed to be heard.
But I've never.
I went or number 4.
I've never. It's 2 letters, and you didn't hit one of them.
AU.
Did that people laugh at that?
I think so. I was blacking out. I was nervous for my big line.
Yeah.
Damn.
Also, Doug got a picture of Connolly in a bunny suit where his dick is out, and they were doing like a photo. One of the guests was like a kid that Connolly taught that's now a photographer, and so they had a thing where they're like, judge our photography, and Doug got them to sneak in the picture of Connolly in the bunny suit with his dick out, which
can't tell.
you have to be like, you'd have to sit down and look at it, so like they
Tiny
flashed it
dick.
for a second,
What?
but they didn't tell Sean, and he was like, he started laughing. Doug was like, can you go back to that last picture? And Sean was like, no, do not. Go back to the last picture.
Wow.
Damn, that's mean.
Is he packing?
It literally was so
can't
fast.
see it,
yeah.
right?
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm like,
He's back.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, Dan's
Wow.
head was actually right under it.
It's right on my nose. I was like,
Wow. Where was it? What venue was it at?
Rising Star.
No, off the
No.
rails.
That
Right.
one.
Oh.
I just wanted an answer for you.
It's a sick venue, actually.
Yeah, it looks. I've seen. Yeah, it looks cool. I haven't gone in, but
Yeah,
I could imagine what it would be like.
You mopped around the outside.
It's weird because they do a stand-up show there, but I guess when I see pictures, they're not using the big room.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing it like somewhere else in the building,
Uh,
which seems bizarre because there's literally a huge.
it's usually what
performance
they do
space.
to us. You know, the show's like always in some weird part of a building. You know.
They
You know, what
fucking
about
put
this
you in a
perfect
corner.
venue?
Yeah.
You're like, no. The corner.
Right.
I
yeah.
think the bathroom will be. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like the stage is for art.
Yeah.
What you guys are doing, you get in the fucking
Right.
closet.
Damn, dude.
Jimmy, does
It's
your
nuts.
10-year-old watch like TV or YouTube now? Is
Uh,
it just YouTube? I'm curious about this.
YouTube, TikTok.
That's it, right?
Yeah, no TV, zero TV.
Damn,
no,
man.
Is he, like,
TV's,
is he like a Roblox kid?
Where's my
I
Minecraft?
think he's past that. He's Fortnite, and then like maybe
Fortnite.
something else now too.
Yeah.
He got like a computer, and he's doing like playing the games with the keyboard
On the
now.
PC.
Yeah, PC banging, and
Remember addicting games?
yeah.
That was
Guess
the
what?
shit.
I
That
was
was-
addicted to that.
I was addicted to those.
Did you ever
games.
play Stick Death?
no.
Yes.
Stick Death.
You just
ruled.
throw a stick?
No.
You are a stick.
You're stick
And you
fans,
jump?
but they're
Oh.
like very they had like different games, but they were very like violent.
Oh, it must
Like
have
with
been.
the stick.
Maybe I don't
There's
remember
stick
this at all.
figures.
You'd be
Uh.
like a sniper, and you'd have to shoot the other stick figure in a building,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Oh.
his head would just like explode.
Having PTSD later.
Yeah, it was like violently violent.
Oh.
Did you
Just
guys
play Hangman.
Hey, did you guys play that?
That's the original Stick Death.
Did you guys play that at school? Like, did you play games at school?
I'd play balloons at school, but a lot of them were
Balloons ruled.
Balloons was the best.
What the fuck
but
is up with balloons in
I
school
know.
today?
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Well, we have a topic and we have to stick to it.
this was balloons.
BLOON.
BLOON,
Yeah.
and all of them were they like blocked them.
Gave you
That's the
head.
word.
Blocked them.
No, they blocked them all at school.
Yeah, but then you get an IP router and then you
Yeah, I didn't have a
reroute
fucking
it.
IP.
What?
router.
No, you gotta,
What are you talking
You
about?
go to an IP reroute a website, then you type it all in.
Actually,
a
there was a
hacker?
website
What?
that you could go to.
There was like one
Yeah.
going around. I remember
Yeah.
that one would die, and then you'd find out about it, but then you'd find a new one.
Do kids have phones like in school now? Like in elementary?
I think they like Dave Chappelle them though. They like gotta put them in like a bag.
Slap them off their feet.
Yeah.
Please
Oh.
put your
The
bags
The
in
teacher's
these.
like, trans people.
Should only be 2 bathrooms here. Wait, what?
Where are all these kids chain smoking?
Kids keep hitting their knees
Yeah.
with their pencils.
Oh, Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they keep their phones for the day and then they get them back, and you know.
Oh,
But every
big-
kid has a phone. Yeah.
Really?
Sure.
Nice,
Yeah.
That's
I mean, like maybe like 3rd grade and up. That's when
Yeah.
like by 6th grade you better have a fucking phone.
Yeah,
you know,
I
actually
got
what
mine
I-
in 6th grade. It was a flip
Uh,
phone. It's so sick.
I was just
Wow.
reading that like
9th grade
like
for me.
drinking is like very down with like younger generations, and they think the big thing with that is because kids all have cell phones now. Like they have no freedom from their parents. Like their parents can constantly check in on them and like see where they are.
Right.
like do like make them turn on find or like track
Find their
find my
phone.
friends or whatever.
Right.
So they're like kids are just like we can't
why's
we
my
literally
son
can't
in
get
the
fucked up.
woods?
They're like they live in like little police
Yeah.
states.
Right, yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
That's
Yeah.
wild. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that. Yeah, they can have them on like LoJack or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
This guy, you'd find a way to go around
Yeah.
that though. If I'm a kid, I didn't even drink when I
Throw
was a
your
kid.
phone in the ocean.
Yeah, I didn't even drink when I was a kid, but like I'd find a way to get around that.
There's like an
100%.
uptick.
I'm gonna talk
probably
to these
in-
kids.
I'm sure there's probably an uptick in parents that are like, you guys can drink here, but like you have to stay here and like it has to be safe and like
Yeah.
whatever.
Put your phone in the
It worked out perfect. My daughter was like, I don't know, 15, 16 when COVID hit.
Yeah.
So like she was locked down.
For the years that would have started.
The worst, where
Yeah,
the
yeah,
worst
yeah.
things could have happened. It
Yeah.
was so sick. I was so pumped.
That's
I didn't have to. I had to do nothing.
And
Yeah.
COVID
It
ended
was
when she was
great.
18. You're like, all right,
Yeah.
see you fucking
And
Good luck
you're
out
out
there.
taking the last 2 years off.
Uh,
The government's got you now.
yeah,
She's
Pretty
in
lucky.
college now, right? She lives.
freshman year.
She lives there. Right?
Yeah, it's right in Newton though,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's not.
What school? Is it
LaSalle.
LaSalle? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with LaSalle. There's like a LaSalle, right?
There's
like
Yeah.
the-
There's like that's a
a
prestige.
What's that?
Yeah, one's
LaSalle
prestigious, one's like regular. She goes to the regular one.
do you get recognized when you visit her?
Like once, you know.
And is she embarrassed
He
by
goes
that?
to influencer meetings at college. She's like, no, I'm not here for you. I got a
Is she
meeting in the
jealous
calf.
at all that like her
Yeah.
dad has more of a following?
That's what I was getting
At first,
at. Yeah.
at first she was, and now she's accepted it.
Good.
Yeah, she's like,
What COVID will do to you.
fully through dad.
yeah, no. I think my stepson, my older stepson, that's like he's in middle school. I think he's a little more like on the fence, embarrassed. You know,
Yeah.
he's
I could see that.
13. So like he's kind of like his
Yeah.
friends are like, does Jimmy Cash eat dinner with you?
That poor kid.
Yeah.
It's funny
do
because
you?
you actually have you actually
have
have a
dinner with us?
following, so it's like I don't think that's really that cringy, but like there are some comics that you see posting videos that
Who
it's
also
like,
have kids.
They have kids and like
Yeah.
they'll get like 4 likes, and I'm like, if you're like the teenage daughter of like a guy who's out in his yard like trying to go viral, you're like,
Oh
get in
no!
the fucking house.
Yeah, yeah.
Dad, stop
no.
talking to your side-facing camera.
Yeah, yeah.
Be a janitor first, gain a following, then do your TikToks.
Yes.
I told my father about it. He was
Smart
a facilities manager for the longest time.
Oh, really?
And he was
Do you
like,
eat dinner with him?
Yeah, he did it with Bill Hall, yeah.
That's pretty sick.
And he was like,
Oh.
I was like, yeah, he's a janitor. He's like big on TikTok and all this stuff. And he was like, oh, is he still a janitor? I go, yeah. He goes, yeah, good benefits.
Oh yeah.
Good benefits.
Yeah.
Gotta keep those benefits.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. But yeah, it's literally
Bill Hall's
it's,
a fan. It's the same way Sammy is.
Bill Hall's a fan of you as a janitor, though. Like,
yeah.
I like your content. He's like, I just love this kid's benefits.
He's pausing your TikToks. He's like, that floor, you could eat on.
Yeah.
This guy's city pension is gonna be
Wow.
nuts.
No, it's literally the two most like when you think about like initial response is like janitor loser, TikTok loser. It's the two worst things you could be like popular
Yeah.
for.
You're like,
you
I'm gonna
know?
be like, fine, I'll be a stand-up comic then, I guess. That'll get rid of all the stigma.
But then those things come together.
Yeah.
And it works.
And now you're the
I
coolest
guess.
person that ever existed in the world.
What was it? Barstool
Yeah.
shared you first. That was like the big
That was
pop?
like a big one, yeah.
like you with the
But it wasn't even me being like me as a janitor. It was just me cleaning up a milk spill, like
Yeah, it was
with
about
a hoodie
the
on.
paper
like,
towels, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like I have no connection to that video. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like wearing a hood, showing how paper towels don't work,
Don't
Yeah.
and
work.
it fucking went like worldwide viral.
Yeah.
But like no one would. I don't think any like it didn't bring me much like recognition. You
Yeah,
know what I
they
mean?
weren't-
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I got like a bunch of followers on
Okay,
TikTok,
yeah.
but then it was just like it was almost like
it
its
wasn't
whole
for
other
you,
thing.
you're saying, right? It was more for like the idea of the paper towels and all
Yeah,
that.
I was just literally bored.
Yeah.
Like actually the school was shut down.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's get a bunch of chocolate milk.
I got an idea.
You're going
Yeah.
so stir crazy.
Yeah, I was. I
Follow
literally
me on
was. Yeah. I had no idea what I was doing.
I do love that the whole like thing of that going viral is people just everybody went to elementary school and they're just like, so true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
that's
true.
all it
Those
was.
paper
Yeah.
towels fucking suck, dude.
Yeah, that was the first one I saw like TikTok with like how worldwide like the comments were in
Yeah.
like Vietnamese and stuff.
Whoa.
and, like, yeah, like friggin' Russian.
Who the
and-
fuck
you
makes
translate it
those
to like
paper towels that they don't work and
Translate
they've
it to
gone
like-
like internationally? Like, fucking, what the fuck?
Yeah.
no, the Vietnamese are like, why are you wasting all that chocolate milk? We're so thirsty over here.
Yeah,
They're a
true.
third world country now.
They are.
In my mind.
You're a
Yeah.
political guy today.
Yeah. You know,
Tyler fought so hard to get that out, and he doesn't even know what he's talking about.
well, it didn't make sense. Yeah.
Blowing your nose on those things
Yeah.
is horrible too.
Oh
I used
yeah.
to be sick as a kid all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Paper
Oh,
towels?
it like hurts
Oh,
and
yeah.
it like I don't know.
It just like sticks to your face.
yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. It's
gross.
rough. Yeah.
We do have to change that. You should start a petition to change.
They
that,
got new
or-
ones at my school, like, but they're literally all they are is white brown paper towels. They
I know
literally,
those, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like, we know the problem. Color.
yeah, that's literally, yeah. I don't know, it's crazy, but yeah, they don't work.
I like they see that video and the administration's like, all right, this fucking guy making fun of our paper towel.
Well, I did. I got in that was the only
What?
video that I got like a talking to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the facilities manager.
Yeah.
Not Bill, but
Bill came
the-
down.
he called me up and he's like, "Hey, I don't like that video you did." This is when it was like blowing up.
Right.
And I was
fucking
like,
Vietnamese do all right.
Yeah.
So
You also weren't like your whole thing yet.
"You're right."
So it was
No,
like the
Yeah.
so
he was
like,
like,
to them,
"What's
they were just
going
like,
on?
What the fuck
What's
is this?
going on?" Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Why didn't you like it?" He's like, "I order those paper towels." And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." I don't want to get too into it, but he was like, "Yeah, you should probably knock it off." And I was like, "Okay." And I stopped for like a week, and then I just went fucking full blast.
yeah.
you worked like big paper towels. Like why is he like so
You're
attached?
like, how about some bounty, pal?
He's like,
Yeah.
Jimmy, you're barking up a tree. That you don't wanna-"
You stumbled into like into like a True Detective style fucking like
There's people
deep
like
seedy fucking.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm tracing this to the top. The brown paper towels were on the Epstein flight log.
Dude, don't say Jimmy's gonna get in trouble again, man. If you're supposed to say that shit about brown
That's
paper towels.
funny, dude. Just picturing a roll of paper towels on this.
That's what he was. That's what he was
You don't
drying
want to know what
his
the
hands
mess they were cleaning up, though. That's the gross part, right?
Or not cleaning.
Or not cleaning up.
Right.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. You can't wipe
Jimmy,
that. From
I
the
can't
record.
stop thinking about kids throwing up. Is it your nightmare when that happens? It's a bad day.
It's
when
just, yeah, it's kind of like I'm pretty desensitized, but it's like,
is it
it
still
could be-
that cherry smell?
no.
Yeah, which
no.
kids throw up smell like?
Well,
these
no, the
days?
sawdust.
Well, shout out to my sponsor, Spillbully. I'm
Oh,
sponsored
yeah.
by a puke absorber. That's the only thing I've got out of all this.
Sick.
Seriously, that's all I
Tell
got.
that to
They
your
sent me,
13-year-old. There you go. Guess he's
pretty
the cool
badass.
stepdad again.
Yeah. What's for dinner? Spillbully.
Eat that dinner real fast and then go to the bathroom. I got something for you.
Yeah,
So, no, yeah,
but
like-
it's just like a coconut husk now, like that's
Mm.
like ground up. That's what they use, and it doesn't smell. But like when they call for that, it's like I usually want to know what's the viscosity, because like I'm either gonna mop it or I'm gonna hit it with the absorbent.
You got a
Depending
fucking
on-
earpiece in. You're like, what are
yeah,
we working with?
yeah, yeah.
You're on the phone like describe
Full
it to
liquid or
me.
chunk?
Describe it to me.
Would you say is it looking thick?
Mr. Cash, why
Oh
are your
my
pants
God.
down right now?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever throw up in school?
All the time.
Really?
I threw
in
up on
in front of people? Or?
Yes.
Really?
Like I would like if we were here, I would push away from the desk and then just vomit.
Oh, dude.
I was so I was so bad at like timing it. Where I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, I think I'm gonna throw up, and it'd be like,
Yeah, I do hate that. I hate the no effort throw up, dude. That's the worst. The
can't
kid will
even
throw up
run.
on their desk, like on their open textbook, Chromebook computer, and I'll just
turn.
go. The teacher's like, I walk in, and she's like, huh. And I'm like, I'm throwing everything away. And she's like, you can't throw the Chromebook away. And I'm like, all right. And I just like, I've literally thrown everything a kid owns away before.
So like put that in
Yeah.
rice.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the worst. And then yeah, the Chromebook I'll just like spray it with bleach.
do they all
and
have
then-
Chromebooks now?
At school, like in the
What?
class, yeah, they're like
I mean,
they
that
gotta
makes
keep
sense,
them
I
there.
guess. But
Yeah.
We're living in a digital
Well, I think
age.
that like
Right.
really was accelerated too by
The not
coronavirus.
coronavirus.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
You always know when you're gonna puke, but kids will be like, I don't have to. I'll be fine. I'll power through. And then you're just like.
Because there's like something like embarrassing about it when you're a kid.
You're like,
As
this
an
isn't
adult, I'm like,
happening.
I'll go throw up. I don't give a fuck.
You're like, oh my god, this isn't real. It's not gonna happen. Yo, remember?
Oh my god! God would let this happen.
It actually happened to me as a janitor. Remember when I didn't have a front tooth?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
remember? So I had the fake flipper tooth, and I was like, am I sick? Like I was at work the whole day. I'm like, I don't think it's impossible. And then like, I'm exposed to this stuff all the time, so I feel like I never get sick.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was like, oh my god! And it was at parent pickup time, and all the parents were lined up outside their cars, just standing outside. And I ran out the door and threw up my fake tooth into my hand. And they just like watched there. And, like I instinctively caught it because it shot out.
Gotcha.
And I was like, got it.
They're holding
my tooth.
I got it.
they're
Man.
holding up like fucking Olympic scores.
But Dad had to be like, I think about that, like the parents over there then that had to be like, dude, did you see the janitor throw up his tooth?
Yeah, you traumatize some kid for life.
They see your commercials now. You're like, let me tell you a story about this guy.
One time I saw a guy throw up so hard his tooth came out.
That's a good point. They definitely had no idea. It was like a.
Oh my god! This guy's eating teeth.
Oh my god.
I've told you about the time we found out that Brett ate Starburst wrappers. Did I tell you about this?
No.
We did-
I feel like I'd remember this.
we used to do the Mountain Dew drinking contest amongst our friend group, and everyone drank as much Mountain Dew as possible. And Brett was about to win, and then threw up everywhere. And in his throw up was like hundreds of Starburst wrappers.
Disqualified.
We were like, why are there Starburst wrappers? He's like, well, I eat them with the wrappers on. We were like, why are you eating them with the wrappers?
He's like,
on?
you guys don't
He's
eat.
like, I thought you could.
He's like, you guys don't eat the skin.
He's got the foil wrapper in there.
Like, he wasn't
the
doing
full
it-
Starburst. like a
case
boot,
of
a tire.
like the steak. He's just like taking bites. And, like, he doesn't even open the package.
It's like apples. The casing has all the fiber. It's good.
Oh my god.
But like,
He's
he wasn't
washing the package before he eats.
He wasn't doing it as like a bit or anything. Like, it wasn't like, look, I'm eating them with the wrapper. Like, that's just how he ate them in his private time. And that's how
Whoa.
we all found out. He threw it up.
This
Whoa.
is shocking.
It's nuts.
Not that shocking.
I have a
to be
video. I have a
honest.
video of it. I'll send it to you. You can post it right
Wow.
here. Yeah. It was gross.
It's funny that puking's embarrassing enough, but then like people see the
For
contest
the reveal.
They're like, oh no, it's even worse than we could have thought.
Yeah, you guys were doing a
tooth.
Mountain Dew chugging contest, and somehow he was an even bigger loser.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I used to get sick. I went to base, which was like Braintree after school in
For the
Richmond.
shitty kids.
It's actually just
Sounds
for kids
bad.
whose parents had to work like later than you got out of school. So
It was
you could-
bad.
It was for dickheads.
It was not. No, that was alternatives. That was different.
It was prison for kids.
No, but so over the summer, like it was basically, like you would go there every day, for, like basically like school. You would go from like 7 to 5, and then your parents pick you up at the end of the day. But so there's a lot of field trips, and I would throw up on the bus all the fucking time. Like I would get motion sick, but I would always want to sit in the back. And then they started. I got like Rosa Parks to do. They made me like sit in the front because they were like, "You keep throwing up in the back, and it like runs down the length of the bus." They're like, they're like, "You need to sit up front." And they got me like a. They got me like a.
Like, all right, fine. Come to the front of the bus. Yeah.
But they got me like a. It was
Oh
like a
my
fucking
God.
bracelet that like it was like a pressure point on
Said
your
loser.
wrist that's supposed
yeah.
to like
Oh, really?
help you not feel
What?
nauseous. And I was just like, yeah, I
For,
don't
like,
like the way this
seasickness.
feels. I'm just gonna throw up.
Oh, dude. I like the kids that throw up on the bus because it's out of my jurisdiction. I do not have to go.
Yeah, that's open waters.
You're
Dude.
like a stadium with an FBI agent. You're like, this is out of here.
Yeah, I'm not going there.
I distinctly remember
God
one
damn it.
time I had eaten like fruit roll-ups and drank probably like a Gatorade or something, and my puke was just
With the
so blue. Like it was the most blue. It looked like I threw up. Like it looked like I was a gusher and somebody like punched me in the stomach and the juice came out of my
Violet, you
That's
turn
pretty
Was it the
violet.
Jar Jar Binks Star Wars fruit roll-ups
That's a
that
great
were blue?
question. Great
I'm
question.
older than you.
No, Dan,
Was
had
it
him
the
a week
Luke
ago.
Skywalker?
Not the
that
original
old.
trilogy.
Mork and Mindy.
Yeah, it was the I Love Lucy's fruit.
Someone pukes on a bus. They're like, Logan O'Brien paved the way for this. The Rosa Parks of
Bus vomits.
A kid on the bus pissed his pants on the short seat. Remember the seat you'd get at the back?
Yeah,
Like
I was there.
everyone
I was there
wanted?
last week. Yeah.
Yeah. So sick.
We did
Yeah,
a-
you were on a bus,
We did
right?
a pub crawl last week, and my middle school bus driver drove us around.
Oh my
drunk too.
God.
She probably was. No, she wasn't, but she's a drinker. She rules.
Bulger the other day was like, yeah, Mike O'Brien texted me the other day. He, his Uber driver, he said he like reeked of booze. He's like, that ever happened to you? I was like, well, I mean, are we sure that Mike wasn't just smelling himself? It's like, what's the likelihood
Yeah.
that it wasn't just his breath blowing back in his face?
Something's up.
We cut you off.
Oh
about
yeah, a
this.
kid peed his pants in the short seat, and we raced his pee down in those little
Like
grooves.
you guys picked a groove.
Yes, you pick a groove,
Oh, wow.
That-
and then it was going all the way up.
I thought you were like trying to beat it. I was like, I mean, if you couldn't beat the pee, then you're real slow.
He pissed accidentally,
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
and
on
then
purpose.
that quickly, you guys just turned it into a race.
They were like, "Oh shit, they're racing! Here we go!
Oh,
We
man.
got slide number 3 on the back."
That kid lucked out, man.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
would have been the most embarrassing day of his life. Luckily, you idiots are like, it's a race.
This kid pissed his
awesome.
pants.
So
at
now
Yeah.
it's just
It's
a race.
just This kid was pissed his pants at my house one time because my dad was like,
Kid's a pants
we
piss.
were, he is. We were like at our house hanging out in the backyard, and Bill Hall went around the pool because like we smelled a skunk. And he was like, "Oh, there's a skunk," and he came barrel assing back around the pool, and he was faking it the whole time. And we were like, "Dad," and then we looked over, and I keep trying to say his name, but he pissed his pants.
Wait,
out
because he
of
was
fear?
scared?
Out of fear, yeah.
Out of skunk?
My dad like booked another. My dad was fucked up. Another time, my dad went to like a fishing pier, and like at the end, it was the ocean and like a wall.
Yep.
And he drove us down there, put the car in drive, and just started barreling towards the ocean.
Okay.
You told us this
Shit.
before.
And I was
I
like,
don't
my
know.
father is about to murder us in the worst way possible.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then he just slows down right before the stop, and he was like, ah.
Were you with pants piss?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he
He-
did not piss his pants.
Interesting. He's growing.
Yeah, he's a great.
He's,
We were
like,
10
he's
by-
more afraid of a skunk than he is just certain death.
Wow, dude.
Good guy though. Bill Hall.
Bill.
Bill is a
Billy
race.
Bob.
Wow.
That's not his name, is it? I've told the story about my friend skidding his bike on the pier. Then probably I probably would have followed up.
No.
My friend Ronnie in Marshfield, there's like just a long dock, a long metal dock going into the water, and he's like, I'm gonna try to skid as far as I can on this. So he raced his bike down and skid the whole way, and we're like, dude, he's doing it. Just went right off the pier into the water. Just had a brand new phone, ruined it. It was the day before school started for this. It was awesome.
That is a good
Yeah,
story.
but it just like I think we were like, yeah. Oh no! He shot off the pier.
He's doing it.
That's one time we used to hang at Sunset Lake in
I had a
Braintree
journal,
all the
too.
time, and we had a friend who was like a street punk kind of kid. Like he had like the jacket that he studded himself and like
Oh.
painted.
He went to base.
Definitely.
He was an alternative, so he didn't go base. But so like fully studded jacket, Doc Martens, like a million bracelets and like shit.
Cool.
The
And-
coolest guy ever.
Yeah, not really, but but my friend shoved him in the lake, like in all of that,
Oh.
and like the kid was kind of a wuss, and he like got out. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he like swung it. My friend that pushed him in,
Oh, no.
and my friend just like slapped his hand out of the way, and he was like, "Why would you do that?" And just like had to, he just
Just
had to
straight
walk home
bully
like
shit?
all the way to East Boston, East
Oh,
Braintree.
man.
Oh, that's
Damn.
All wet in his punk stuff.
Yeah, dude, that is a miserable walk. Like just like soaking wet in like
His
in
makeup's like
boots.
teared down.
Brutal.
I was
Probably
thinking,
looked so punk. Fucking capitalism did this to me.
I think at the time he He might have had Liberty spikes at the time.
Liberty.
Or maybe he had, I don't know, what do they call it when it's just like spikes all over?
Oh yeah,
I
like
think
the,
those are Liberty spikes.
Okay.
Are
I don't
they
know if Liberty
really?
spikes were
They're
just
just
like
spikes.
the mohawk is spikes. But either way, he would he would literally glue his hair like that.
Oh.
Did it stay up when he went in the lake?
No.
Oh,
it drooped
but it
down?
like didn't
That'd be
fully
so cool.
go down either. It was like literally like a limp
sad,
dip.
Santa hat.
Looks like a who.
Yeah, he looked like the Grinch. Yeah.
Wow.
I miss like just being wet as a kid.
What?
I was thinking about that the other day. We used to just go
What
out.
do you mean?
We would just go out like we have that little brook.
Fucking PCP.
We have that brook next to my parents' house. We used to just go out and just walk through that brook like in our clothes and stuff. Just
I
hang
sort
out.
of get what you're
Just
saying.
hang
Huckleberry
out. Dude, like now if I like step in a puddle, my days ruined. I used to just get wet all the time as a child.
Yeah, we used to hang
That's
out in like
really weird,
torrential
man.
rain.
yeah. It would rain out. I'd be like,
Pretend to swim in puddles and stuff.
we play like
Really?
football in the rain and just be like, yeah, why wouldn't we play football? Now if it like rains, I'm like, actually, I'm still
It
pretty pumped.
sucks. Yeah.
You guys were just like soaked all
We were
day?
soaked
It's
all
fucked up.
day, man.
I hated,
wild.
even as a
Yeah.
kid, like if my shoes were wet, I was
Oh.
like, fuck this.
Ruin your
I
fucking
love
life,
it. I miss
yeah.
that feeling.
I remember
I'm
when,
enjoying it.
because you'd have to walk everywhere in like high school before you
Yeah.
like any of your friends with their
Yeah.
license, and it
Your
just start
socks.
raining, and you'd be like, okay, this is the worst thing that's ever.
Luckily,
happened.
I was
It
friends with a
ruins
bus
everything.
driver actually, so she would pick me up.
Wow.
One time, actually, I had to walk to school, and it was raining, and it was like winter, and it was like so cold, my hair was like freezing while it was wet, and this kid's mom. Like I didn't know who she was, but she just saw me walking up the access road to Braintree High. She's like, no, she's like,
Call
oh,
you that
do you
slur.
want to do you want to ride? And she had already dropped her kid off, and I was like, oh sure, thank you so much. And she gave me the ride, like super nice. And then like 2 weeks later, I'm fucking bullying this kid outside of the school.
Oh, no.
And his mom comes up. She's like, are you fucking kidding me? She's like, I gave you a ride, and now you're like bullying my son. I was like, fuck.
She goes, get in.
Told you to stay away from those base kids.
See, I told you I fucked your mom.
He was also like the lamest bullying. He's just like, I think also in my defense, I think he like was fucking with somebody else first, and then I like.
Sure, pal. Sure, Robin Hood.
I mean, no, I'm still bullying a kid, but I think I was calling him. I just used to call him Santa because he was like fat and he had rosy red cheeks.
That's such a horrible
That's
fucking.
such
we had two.
Santa's mom gave me a ride. You're a fucking real sweetheart.
We had two fat kids. One was pancakes, the other was waffles.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Eric and Josh were their real names.
I'm just realizing now. If I was a
Were they a
meaner
duo?
kid,
They were a duo, yeah.
if I was a meaner kid, I would have been like, yeah, that's right. Your mom gave me a ride.
That's
too."
exactly what I'm saying. I would have immediately.
But I
been
never
like,
did that.
Told you.
Damn.
I truly felt bad because she gave me the ride. I was like, yeah, man, I'm sorry. That was
Right.
fucked up.
Damn, dude.
You're a piece of
That's
shit.
rough. Yeah.
And
I
they're
see
like,
that kid now. Like, we're cool. I've seen him at like Cagney's and shit. He's a nice guy.
Did you give nicknames to
Oh, is
all
that
the
the
kids?
kid that?
To all the kids.
Like at school, like did you have like secret nicknames for the kids they didn't know they had nicknames?
Oh.
You and another friend.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
have one of those at work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Pan.
Kinda. That's not kinda. Yeah, we had. What did we call her? Her name.
Oh,
her
no.
real.
Not the lunch lady.
Also, yours was you were like, yeah. What?
Yeah, that was really scary.
No, her real name was Miranda. I forget her. I forget. Go back to me. What did you have?
Pass.
Did you just like there was so many, dude. There was like Michigan butt.
Michigan butt.
Yeah, it was like Owl was one kid.
Oh, grease rat. Grease rat.
Grease rat.
Greasy
that was
hair,
pretty
yeah,
bad.
that's what it
Yeah,
was,
they
yeah.
weren't really creative nicknames.
No,
I love
kids
how,
are just brutally honest.
It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
simple and scathing.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
just zero in on like the weirdest, most
Like that's
Yeah.
Washington State. That's that's coleslaw. That's like
Yeah, that's Boston. That's Albany. This is just how I remember the capitals.
A lot of times
yeah.
ours would just be like a quote
Yeah.
that they said that was like fucking bizarre that we
yeah.
would just refer to them for the rest of there was like an Asian kid.
Sam
somebody
Ike
spilled
style.
something on his jacket and he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh no, my jacket!" And we just forever he was just, "Oh no, my
Oh, no,
jacket."
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, pancakes and waffles started as incognito names, but then we revealed it.
There was one girl that we called the Baconator. I was like, if she ever finds out that her name's the Baconator,
Oh my god.
it's so devastating.
Yeah.
She'll never recover.
How'd she get it from Wendy's?
I mean,
Tell me when to stop.
There was a girl that famously fucking got fucked in the ass and then sucked the kid's dick, and for
Jesus.
the rest,
Make
for
sure
the
you
rest
follow
of
Jimmy
time,
Cash rules on Instagram.
for the rest of the time, she was ATM.
Oh,
that's-
gross.
Yeah, that,
This is at the end,
hurts.
Jimmy. Don't worry.
Yeah.
People only tune in by now.
Yeah, they're petering off.
I didn't.
I was
come up
like,
with
my
nickname.
nicknames are Owl.
Oh, we had roast beef. Actually, we had a girl named Roast Beef,
Whoa.
and you can
Yeah.
guess why.
Braintree is like like the mean kids at my
Stomp
school
alongs,
were
yeah.
like fucking mean.
It's crazy. You
Yeah.
weren't the mean kid.
I know. No, I
You
was
were
like
the
a
kid
nice
pushing
boy.
with your
No, remember he saved the day?
You were the vigilante of
saved
the
you from
school.
bullying.
Yeah.
Stay down.
I was mostly bullied. Yo, you don't think I was bullied? I had like long black hair. I fucking
Oh, really?
yeah, I wore like bracelets.
Yeah,
Whoa.
you wore a bra. Yeah.
Yeah,
no, you did.
Baconator.
Dude, everyone told me you wore a bra. You wore a bra in high school. I was only bullied really once. They took my Wordly Wise book and threw it down the hall.
Wow.
You're
This
wordly
kid, this
wise?
tall kid Ben.
What is that?
It's like English thing. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get into math.
You're like,
problems.
you're like,
They
give me my
took a book of
swastika
mine.
drawings back.
We start bullying you. Whatever this
Hey,
is.
that's my swastika journal. Just some Jewish kid throwing it down the hall. I'm like, you're a fucking bully, man. No, that was like the only time I can remember being bullied. I'm sure they would talk. I mean, I was a
I got
backyard
bullied.
wrestler that hung out with sixth graders. Like,
Whoa.
I'm sure there was
Chugging Mountain Dew.
chugging Mountain Dew, not drinking, not having sex. I'm sure there was some words behind my back, but to my face,
They
yeah.
probably didn't make fun of you because they thought you were special needs.
100%. No, because there were some special needs kids and they got it.
Okay.
Whoa.
I wasn't happy about it. I wasn't like, get him. I was just
Yeah.
saying, you know.
You're like, I'll get Logan after you.
I know this kid in Braintree.
Yeah, no, I get called.
All sorts of stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we leave it at that.
yeah, a lot of F slurs thrown my way back in the
Oh,
day.
man.
I was cool in high school.
Oh, my
I wasn't
God.
cool, but like everyone liked me. I played football, and then I was a drummer, and then I was in theater.
That's
So
that's
I had
yeah.
everybody.
If I was walking around town with my friends, there was like probably a 70% chance something was gonna get thrown at me from a car.
Whoa.
From
Yeah.
me.
Damn.
I used to love driving around
Gotten
Braintree. man.
eggs, gotten like full bottles of like
eggs.
full bottles of like
I
soda,
got eggs.
full bottles of soda, snowballs.
Yeah.
You suck.
The fuck?
Just walking around Braintree in chainmail. Just being like, dude, I'm done with this.
Yeah,
Raincoat all the time.
He had shields up all
dude. One time they
trying
threw
to get the dunks.
One time they threw a full bottle of Sprite at me, and it like got me right in the solar plex, and it like knocked the wind out of me. Like it was.
Because you call it solar play.
It had to be going,
That's
like,
where they're
real
throwing shit
fast.
at you, fucking loser.
Driving around. What should we do with this full bag of trash? Oh, there's Logan. Here we go.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
We used to like yell out the window at kids,
Oh,
or
yeah.
like vice
Yeah.
versa. But like the idea of like a projectile is fucking nuts.
Oh,
Yeah, and
I've-
the time that the ball knocked the wind out of me, I was like with the girl I had a crush on. I was like, I'm fine. Didn't even face me.
Oh, free Sprite. Good.
Oh, there's
Oh,
that
yeah,
Sprite
I
I
ordered
ordered.
that from my friends.
That's my boy. He actually, I was supposed to catch it. It actually went how it was supposed to. It was fine.
Yeah, that was DoorDash. I just told him to throw it out the window.
Don't worry, it'll be a thing. No, I've definitely thrown stuff at people out of windows.
I would never.
I've been on both sides of that.
Yeah, of
for
course,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
70% of the time. It's like all the time.
Well, that's not, but I think that
No, I mean, like,
70%.
that's a crazy amount.
It's more than half, which
That's
is nuts.
crazy.
I mean, I'm
That's
exaggerating
7 out of
a little
every
bit, but it
time.
did feel like it happened like too many times.
Wow. Yeah.
Start catching stuff without looking.
Yeah, like that fucking
Hubie
baseball
Halloween.
Like
He just throws up. Blue.
like parades of cars, like just one in a row, just gunning stuff at you. Like there's an egg, there's a shoe, there's fucking.
The eggs would like. They would
It
like.
happened more than once.
The egg, yeah.
The eggs were the worst.
The X right through the line.
No, the eggs like almost never broke though.
They're hard as hell.
Yeah,
I've been
You're a soft bitch.
no,
Dude,
they
they're
hit me
so
and then
fucking hard.
break
dude.
when they hit the ground. It was very weird.
I got egg once,
I'm
it
made
hurts.
different.
Built.
I ordered eggs too.
I'm fucking soft. It just means I'm soft as shit.
Yeah, they're bouncing off you.
This kid's such a pussy, and an egg won't break off him.
Wow. Dude,
Nice
you did a
bra.
good job at bringing yourself from being a bully to a victim by the end of this.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Eggs, they throw the one. You're like, yeah. They go, oh no, they're coming back. They're circling back around. Oh,
I do
man.
swear I was like a nicer kid, like up
Back
until
then?
probably like 11, and then like the world really started to like beat me down.
We
Oh,
bullied
yeah,
this kid
that's
so
what
hard he
happens.
became a villain.
2011.
Yeah, that started.
Okay, I
that
meant
started
like
my
the age.
villain arc. Yeah,
Oh wow! What happened in 2011?
2011.
Wait, you said 11.
11.
Yeah, till the age of
age
11.
of
Okay.
11.
Oh,
I think I was like a nice boy until
wait.
like
When are
around
people
11.
throwing stuff at you?
Well, I'm
11 to
saying, no,
33.
No, that started in high. That was more high school, but I definitely started getting like bullied around middle school.
Okay, I think I'm
Maybe if
lost.
you dress different.
Well, middle school, I was just like, I didn't even dress like that. I was just like a fucking loser. I had like a bowl cut and wore like
Still
Gap.
bull.
Oliver Tree.
I was like Oliver Sapling, dude.
Damn.
I'll
Did you
kill
like
myself.
Oliver Sapling?
I gotta go get an egg. Hold on.
Hey, throw an egg at this guy.
All right, what are we at?
I don't know.
We gotta be close.
An hour 6.
Oh,
Hey, all right.
Oh yeah, you have a wedding.
I gotta go to a wedding.
All right.
Whoa. Okay.
Cool. Throw up
times.
at a wedding.
Jimmy, thanks for
Jimmy.
coming.
Oh, thank
Thanks
you.
for
That was
coming
fun.
on.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
hope
Thank
you
you
had a
guys.
good time,
I had a
man.
blast. That was great.
Plug away. You got some shows coming up and stuff. This will be out next Tuesday-ish, right?
Yeah, on Tuesday.
Yeah.
JimmyCashComedy.com.
There we go.
Follow the
Yeah.
janitor with stamina. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
with stamina.
Is that your handle?
It's no.
Cash rules.
It might, I don't have. I'm like I got like different hand. I don't know. What my it's on TikTok.
You're trying to skirt big fucking paper towels. man.
Yes.
You can't leave a
Yeah.
paper trail, no pun
Yeah.
intended. Yeah.
Paper towel
Yeah.
trail. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Listen to us,
find 'em when you
subscribe
can.
to us, follow us, all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have enough.
Thanks,
yeah.
Jimmy.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Jimmy.
All
Yeah. Woo.
I just gave the peace sign.
keep the peace sign in.